How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Orphan Black Echoes, with episode number 6 of this season. We're in the second half of things. Yeah, that last episode was, yeah. I was also warned that this episode was going to, was gonna destroy me. It did destroy me, and, yeah, I was not. Yeah. I mean, I made my comments felt prior coming into the episode, but yeah, I think in terms of the emotional gut punch, I completely underestimated things with us going through Eleanor and Kira's relationship, and how Eleanor, of course, deteriorated to the point where Kira, who was so against the whole idea of cloning someone, for understandable reasons, of course, she jumped love at the end of the day, right? But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen in this episode. I'm expecting, you know, us to focus on Jules quite a bit, because there is still a mystery about why Daros printed her, of course, even though I might have made my thoughts in the matter present in regards to, you know, ideas on why he would want Kira printed. But yeah, or Jules printed, should I say. Kira, on the other hand, yeah, like she said in the closing moments of the last episode, she was adamant on the fact that she only had, Kira only had Lucy printed, and Jules, yeah, she was completely bewildered about her existence until Lucy dropped the bombshell. So yeah, but should be very interesting to go into this episode. So with that said, let's get into this episode of Orphan Black Echoes. It is episode number 6 of season 1. Let's go.
Build the printer?
What? Who said I did that?
Josh,
don't trust Josh.
Print out a 16-year-old version of my dead wife.
I can't. It's not.
Oh my God, you didn't
Yeah, he did. He did.
Make a scene. Promise you'll be sorry. Get in.
Stop! Wait!
That's messed up. That is messed up.
Anyway, we got it. So I flew back early to celebrate with the team.
More flashbacks to break my heart. Why don't we?
Hi.
This hurts.
Glad you're home.
Are you ready?
No way. Yo, what? Wait, did they actually print a Yo! So we have 3 print out. What?
I'm at home.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You had a spill.
Oh my God. Oh, my heart. Of course, this. But what? Something must have went wrong, right? Oh. Until a backup was created of that, and that leads to the whole Jules situation. So, I mean,
I'll see you later, though.
I feel like, I feel like there's gonna be a very, very tense atmosphere between this Eleanor and Kira.
I'm not gonna play games with you, because you're too smart, Jules.
And that's gonna be necessary for
I
you,
printed
isn't
you.
it? There you go. Pretends to be shocked.
Why the hell did you do that?
Eat, read, grow anything. Just ask the nearest person. Everyone here is a resource. Do you like your room?
My room?
It's depressing.
Are you insane?
He's just fucked up.
Yeah, not yet.
Right.
Dangle that carrot on the stick, why don't we?
So I'm free to go?
Yeah, but you've got some shit planned, right? Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is gonna knock her out, isn't it? And then she'll be right back where...
Hey.
Oh, shit. Oh, maybe not.
A terrarium is a simulation of a forest in Hokkaido. You grow things?
Sometimes.
We should, probably use some
Also
help
does
on you.
drugs. I don't trust him. No. Fuck you. I have... Oh. Daros, you bastard. I know what they're doing. Nah, no way.
Now I want to make sure it never happens to anybody else.
Good.
Can
I still haven't heard back from Jules. I'm starting to freak out a bit.
Mrs. Tartakovich?
Yeah, like
I hope
her
Jennifer's stomach gets
anger.
better.
Touch that.
You tell her not to, she's gonna.
A giant rock.
Oh no.
I think it was gonna be a rocket.
Oh
It's made
no.
of graphene. The guy that worked on it said it was the lightest material known to
Guys, I'm thinking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
man. Scientists brings them here and they can really do some amazing work.
I feel like he's a
How
printout.
long have you worked here?
A few years.
A few
You like him?
years.
Mr. Daros,
What was
You
your
think it
life prior to that?
you wanna see?
Could you turn off the sound field?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'd lose my job.
Yeah, okay.
I bet you would.
Thanks for the band-aid.
I bet you would.
Even crazy woods that you have to go through and there's bears. It's not safe.
Then you'd better help me.
She likes those odds, I would say.
Reckless. But, future you marry her, right?
I mean, it's not future her, but
Kilmer did, not me.
yeah, it's not like time travel.
To track down, all I have is a P.O. box. Civilian? Yeah. I'll check it out for you.
Good on Jack.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I had doubts in you in the beginning.
Means theology is a framework for science. Doesn't believe in science, so I'd go with divinity studies if I were you.
Oh heck. Oh heck. Oh boy, that was awkward, wasn't it?
Trash theology, but just hate God.
Mom,
Ooh, God!
what the hell has gotten into you? You're being a dick.
No, it's okay, Lucas.
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. Kira's just out of sorts lately.
Don't touch that.
What?
What is it?
Come on.
Being very evasive.
You still going to the store? Yeah, I am. I'll make you go get me more candy. Have you been having sex with someone else?
Shit!
It's definitely not. It's just sex.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
I don't know what changed. I don't know what happened to us. It's me.
I know the whole "it's not you, it's me" thing, but it's like
me.
it's so difficult when it comes to Eleanor dying, and then she's essentially revived her, and yeah.
Well,
Sorry. Don't have it
Can
on
I have
me.
a look?
But there
No,
should
you
be some
can't.
back of my maintenance shed. You know where that is?
yeah, all right. Thanks.
Just one thing. Okay.
I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Maybe
Shit.
maybe it's a sign.
Nah, this is bullshit.
You're supposed to be here.
Liam's suspicious about this prick. Now, I suspect he's sabotaged. Shit. Jesus, how fancy. can see why you like wanted a P.O. box, right?
Started because you wanted to print your dead wife.
We had many long
But it was a one and done deal.
of what we did.
And then you did print out another
And I
one.
am not saying that the outcome was right, but Darrow's. Josh,
Is this the better
you're
option?
not doing it for the right.
Sorry, Xander. Your music break is over. Let's resume your lesson.
New X!
Well, I come from a very humble place. I had to go out and get what I wanted.
Sorry,
Yo!
Xander. Your dialect is not accurate. Please adjust and try again.
I had to go out and get what I wanted, right?
It's life extension. Classic stupid rich people shit.
There we go.
So he's printed himself.
And Jules.
Are you him?
For that life extension, right?
Are you a printout of Darrow?
For the money. Darrow's paid
not
me
always
millions
about
to
the money.
rebuild the machine. I thought it would make me happy.
Explains the fancy ass
But I'm
house.
not happy.
Unless you trusted someone.
Unless you
I'm
trusted
done here.
Darros Jr.,
Just to be real with
basically.
you, there's no way out of here. He owns you.
What? No, that's fucked.
You were my whole concept for what it meant to be a good scientist. But somewhere we lost our way. I wish we could take it back. But Darros won't let us. He owns us.
Oh, heck. She's gonna find out. Yeah. It's not gonna shoot you. There you go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, that was something. Hoi! That was something. Oh boy. Yeah, I just had a bad feeling when it came to bloody Xander. He is a printout of Darros, isn't he? You got Kira printed out. Of course, you're gonna be up your own arse, right? You're gonna, and he was up his own arse, because that was the motivation to printing himself out. It's because he wanted to be around for the next generation when it comes to science. He wants to achieve immortality, in a sense. So, and like I said though, I just had a feeling, oh, he's gonna be absolutely egotistical. Son of a bitch. So, and it just all got too much there for Josh. Oh man, this episode. I mean, obviously the last episode is going to be absolutely surreal. But I mean, there were certain twists in this episode that really got you, and it was just really insane. There was a line that Josh said that was making me convinced, yeah, he's going to end his life, especially when you talk about the ethics of this whole situation and then just making a deal with the devil, essentially. So, I mean, yeah, Kira might have done some questionable stuff, but, you know, siding with Darros, is that really any better? So, and, yeah, but yeah, it will be very interesting to see where things go, now that I guess, I guess Jules has a bit of an idea of where she comes from now that, yeah, she has been printed. But, yeah, I mean, we found out the whole situation when it came to Xander. And, like I said, there was just, yeah, the convenience of that, and just with everything, as well as the fact that, well, you printed out Kira. Surely you gotta, you printed out Jules. Surely you gotta be, egotistical enough to print out yourself, right? So, yeah, but I mean, look, I think we all would, to be fair, or at least most of us. Not in the means that Daros wants to, and I guess not as extreme as well, in terms of some of his methods, because of course he, had kidnapped Jules and tried to get him to understand his work and all of that. But there is not a sense of immortality when it comes. For me, I would just want to print someone out so I can get more reactions done, right? Just imagine 20 reactions a week. 2 Liams. Oh man, that would just be insane. No, you guys would get. I mean, you're already probably sick of me anyway, so no. But in all seriousness, though, there had to be a printout. Like, if you're going to print out, if Daros is responsible for printing out Jules, you got to print out yourself, right? And he did. So, and of course, the great way to, really fall into Daros's beliefs and all of that is to, not if you're not going to be able to resonate with Jules, just get your younger self in and have this nice talk and all of that, and try to show her the joys of all of what he is doing, basically. So yeah, especially when Xander took credit in terms of certain bits and pieces. I mean, yeah, it's no stretch there when it comes to the fact that, well, they're pretty much all geniuses in their own way, are the scientists that are under Daros's thumb. But again, it's all about good timing, and it's all about trying to you fail to your I guess prime, I guess you could say, as he identified Xander identified Daros as his prime. He failed to resonate with Jules, and he needs her here. So yeah, but just send in Xander, build a little bit of a rapport. So yeah. So it was just messed up, man. It was just messed up. Like, as soon as you opened his room up and all of that, and I was just thinking, son of a bitch. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was not really shocking. And to be fair, I guess it's really, really obvious when it comes to. I guess I was kind of in the ballpark. There was a part of my mind thinking, well, surely there has to be some kind of, especially when it comes to Daros, there's got to be some kind of method in science when it comes to. You can get a lot more opportunity. You can get a lot more done, I guess you could say, if you print out yourself, right? Or print out Jules, should I say, because we were yet to meet himself, as we have done in this episode. And you can kind of get a lot more done when it comes to immortality. So he's got this brilliant mind about him, but the hindrance is human life doesn't go on forever. So, of course, you're gonna, yeah. So... But the thing is, as well, as we know with Jules and Lucy, they're not exactly, especially when you consider the fact that Xander is a completely younger age, they're not exactly destined to be like Daros, right? Because Lucy is... and it's not just the Alzheimer's, but it's just Lucy in general. Lucy is not destined. I mean, you can even take Eleanor too, for example, and I'll get to that in a moment. But with Lucy, she's not going to, copy the same mannerisms as Eleanor did until she sadly died. It's the same with Jules. But Eleanor, too, is a really, really good example as well, because, of course, she's not that far off to how old Eleanor was when she died. And you could really, really see the differences when it came to not just Kira and Eleanor's relationship, but I don't know. I just felt like Eleanor was a little bit different in general for some reason. I don't know if that's because of the fact that we saw, we pretty much saw Eleanor and Kira together, and there was, of course, a little bit of a tense vibe between Kira and Eleanor. But you just got you just got the feeling that she's going to be completely different. And as well as the fact that I don't know if Eleanor Prime, I guess, would cheat. And of course we had that unfold in this episode, didn't we? So, oh boy, that was just messed up. So, yeah. I just felt so bad for Kira. I mean, of course, you do, like, with the fact that she printed out another Eleanor closer to the age she died and all of that, it does become a bit tricky and all of that, doesn't it? Like, it's gonna be a further complication, isn't it? So, and it's so difficult because after everything that's going on, not just, of course, with what happened to Eleanor, but also with Lucy and Jules and the whole Daryl situation, what we're going through right now, it's going to tear her apart. So, and Eleanor feels like she's drifting away from, so yeah. And they will not talk because communication in shows is just like, it's so funny. You got Xander who's gloating about this plant that was extinct and all of that, and they could bring it back. You can't bring back communication, can you? So, but that's it though. Like, if you're noticing your partner, you don't cheat. And I don't care if you chalk it down to, well, it's not, it's just sex. It's nothing. I don't give a shit. That's all right then, right? So, I'll include that edit in my bloody YouTube reaction because that's it though. You can just chalk it down to, hey, it's just sex, right? It's nothing meaningful. Well, that's all right then. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, if anything, like, when you consider the events of the last episode and you're considering Eleanor too and Kira's relationship, I don't know. I mean, I want to say, and it's funny because it's not like, obviously I cried, like, at, the revelation that, oh no, like, Eleanor had sex. But it's just really, really draining, isn't it, emotionally, when it comes to, well, not just seeing the angst between Kira and Eleanor, but also that revelation in mind. I feel like it's one of the most emotionally, gut-punching moments. Like, especially coming off a really, really nice exploration between Kira and Eleanor's relationship. You kind of had a bit of an idea of where it was going to go. But now you got the second chance, and it's, perplexing you because it's like, holy shit. So, yeah, but it's the fact that she is a carbon copy. Well, I'd say a carbon copy. Obviously, we've just had a conversation that contradicts that, but you get the idea. You're thinking, okay, well, we've had a few, she made a mention about, how she had a bit of a concussion and all of that. It's like she pressed resume. Like, there was a pause in life, and then she just pressed resumed. So, yeah. After everything that's, we've endured with Kira and Eleanor, I would say it's heartbreaking just to, embrace all of the happiness in episode 5. And then in this, there's so much angst, and then it just leads to that revelation. So, yeah. The fact that, as well, Eleanor hid things. So, yeah. But you just feel so bad. But at the same time, you could just see how this whole situation has taken a toll on Kira. You can see it. And it's just a kick, isn't it? So, like, all of this... It's so funny because obviously with Eleanor, she's hiding the details about her affair. And, you know, Kira's going to be hiding shit about this whole situation. She's going to be keeping this whole situation about, you know, printing and that from Eleanor. She's not going to tell, yeah, you died and I brought you back. She had to make a cover story. So, yeah, but you can see how it's really, really with her life, right? So, but, yeah. So, it was a really, really, great episode. Like I said, there was just so many twists and all of that came about with this episode. So, yeah, with Xander, like I said, it was just very, very, I mean, I feel like the writing was definitely on the wall when it came to his identity that he was a print out. So, especially when, you know, A, you printed it out, Jules, so it's feasible. And 2, hey, why stop at Jules, right? Just got this brainstorming idea myself. So, it's what I would do, not for narcissistic reasons, but efficiency. Like, how many times, folks, have you wanted to do something, but you just don't have the time for, right? Boom. It's not narcissistic, it's efficiency. And some people will chalk that out to the same thing, right? So, I mean, I would bond with myself, sure. No, we would kill each other. I'm kidding. No, but, yeah, it was a really, really great episode. I feel like the tension and episode 5's still going to stand tall, but it didn't feel like day and night in terms of the quality. It felt really, really great when it came to, you know, exploring a bit more about Jules' situation since she was absent in the last episode. But also like the little twists about Eleanor to be back from the dead. Well, not back from the dead, but yeah. So yeah, and I'm really liking the fact that Lucy is still critiquing not Eleanor. She's still critiquing Kira in regards to, well, I guess she can do so when it comes to Eleanor too, when Nakat's out the bag. But yeah, I am liking how she is not exactly, like, Kira's not getting off scot-free, because whilst, you know, people will say it's a big no-no, and understandably, especially with Lucy's predicament, like, even Jack was trying to absorb it all and all of that. Yeah, you can understand why Lucy is not going to be too pleased about this whole situation, so, yeah. But it doesn't make Kira a bad person. It doesn't make her the villain or anything like that. So, it's like with the last episode, love, yeah, can really make us do questionable things, but yeah, it was a really, really solid episode, so I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!